What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are continuing the Halo Wars campaign on Mission 7, Scarab. So we'll get right into it, and I'll see you guys after the cutscene.
Archer, you are unusually quiet. What troubles occupy your thoughts?
Hierarch, I do not wish to be impudent, but you have charged me with the destruction of humanity.
A most noble cause for one with such a troubled past.
And I am thankful for my task. But sire, you have me skulk in ancient ruins and search empty temples. How does this help me accomplish my goal?
The war with the humans will require a great deal many more machines than we can currently muster.
I will take what we have.
And leave us defenseless? No. The ancients will provide for us. This world shall be the birthplace for an invasion fleet beyond imagining. Enough to crush the humans quickly and with ease.
But this world lies dormant. It's just a shell.
Blasphemy! The key will be found with patience. But perhaps there is a quicker way. A human female from the Ice Relic. She has some knowledge in this regard. New planet the relic has led us to has also led her. Capture that human and bring her here.
It will be done.
You've advanced to where the force field stood. Take a look around.
Alright, here we go. Got some rhinos moving up.
What was that?
And they're gone.
The Scarab is incomplete, but its head is operational. Its field of fire prevents any chance of retreat or extraction. You'll have to destroy it.
Alright. So we have to destroy that. So obviously, we get our base. We have Forge. We don't have the Spartans in this mission, but we do have 2 rhinos, a Scorpion, a couple Marines, and an extra Warthog. So this searchlight right here, as Forge just said, tells us where the Scarab is looking. And we have to destroy it before it gets through this barrier of ancient ruins and destroys our base. So first things first, we need supplies. I typically play this mission as like just pure warthogs to take out the Scarab. They're fast moving units, and it's easier for you to get them out of the way of its beam. So it makes them ideal for this situation. It makes them ideal for this mission. So I'm getting the grenadier right now for it. Another one you can use is cobras. They're not bad either. You just don't lock them down and keep them moving. They're not a bad unit for this mission either. And it's already given us 4 turrets on our base, which is nice. It gave us a vehicle depot. I think they intended for you to use more vehicles, such as the Scorpions and the Cobras, on this mission. But personally, I prefer the Warthogs, like I said. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Warthogs to Gauss Hogs. And I'll use these units it gave me to push over to the right. So on the ground, you see these what looks like cables. Those are giving power to the Scarab. And so if we move up and destroy, there's 7 of these power nodes. For each one you destroy, it decreases the speed at which the Scarab's head turns. So you can use that. To help reduce the Scarab's its lethality, I guess, or its combat readiness. So we destroyed one.
The Scarab's head is turned.
As you can see, we have another one back here. So we'll just keep pushing up with the plasma rhinos in this last Marine squad I have, and hopefully we can take it out. Where is the Scarab looking? Okay. So now it's going past. I'm going to push forward. So to hopefully take out. They have locusts, so we're gonna go aim for the locust. There goes one of our plasma rhinos. I'm not really worried about losing the plasma rhinos because I really don't use them a whole lot. I typically just use them at the beginning of this mission to get one or two of these nodes. It looks like we're only going to get the one with those units. But I'm going to start literally just spamming warthogs. As you can see, we're making 28 of them. I forgot, I'm going to get rid of this and build a field armory. We also do not have access to air units in this mission. So it's all ground forces. Do I just want to upgrade? Yes, I do. And that one, yep. I don't know if I need the advanced reactor. I don't know if I need a power level 4. I'm actually going to get rid of the vehicle depot, again, because I don't need it. And get a supply pad just for more supplies rolling in for, you know, replace warthogs that I lose. We're going to get reserves to reduce the training time. Go ahead and go railgun, flame mortar, railgun, flame mortar. Because if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the Covenant use air units in this mission either. This is just pure ground units. Upgrade the supply pad. And then I think after this is done, when I get enough resources, I'll get the reinforcements bonus for an extra 10 warthogs. Because warthogs do only take up one population cap. So we'll go ahead and queue that up. And while I'm waiting, we'll move the warthogs over to finish the job over here. So if you do beat this mission without destroying any of these nodes, you do get an achievement for it. So just keep that in mind as well. So reserves are done, so our warthogs will start getting trained faster now. And the Scarab's looking over this way, so let's move behind this rock. Another locust. 2 more locusts. So we have to destroy 10 locusts to get the skull location. So that is our goal. These guys are going to be dumb and run right into the Scarab's beam. So there's 2 locusts down. Try and pull Forge back. Let's see if we can't finish this off. There we go. Now let's destroy this node. There we go. Move Forge over here. I'm actually going to heal these units, mainly because Forge is here and I don't want him out of his warthog. So we got reinforcements. I'm going to go ahead and do medium turrets because the base is going to get attacked throughout this mission. So that would just help the turrets deal with that. All my warthogs are healed up. We have supplies back here that we can grab. And if you're having trouble finding the nodes, like I said, just follow these what look like wires on the ground. So there's a node right here because that's where it ends. There's a node right over here, down here at the bottom, all the way up here. So just follow those wires and or those cables, and you'll find the nodes if you're having trouble locating them. And as you can see, multiple Gauss hogs can, you know, pack a punch. So, and here's the black box as well, up by these supplies, black box 7. I know I've missed a couple of them throughout the campaign so far, but I will do my best to find all of them when on missions. When we're on those missions, we'll get large turrets. But I am not going to go back and try and locate the ones I missed. So if you're watching for the black box locations, you know, you can just look those up online and find them. Looks like there's a node right up here too. Yeah. And another locust. So we'll target the locust first. Let's not worry about the jackals. Let's get the node. We're just focusing on our base, but it's hitting some ruins up there. that's a third node down. We do have Mac Blasts in this mission as well that we can use. With this is kind of like a boss mission or a boss fight against the Scarab here. So, you know, the Mac Blast will do reasonable damage, but it's not going to take out a chunk of his health like you would expect it to, or it's not going to fully destroy it, obviously, like you would expect Mac Blast to do to normal units. And I got another attack. Not very many units in that attack. But that is a sixth locust down, sorry. A sixth locust down. So we just need a few more. Need 4 more locusts, and then we'll get the skull location. And there's another locust right there. And a node right next to it. So let's go ahead and take out the locust. And there's another locust right there. So there's another node destroyed, 4 of 7. So move the warhogs up here to destroy this locust. And we got another node right here, so we'll go ahead and take it out as well since we're here.
The Scarab's weapon system is relying on the power nodes in this area. Destroy them to reduce the Scarab's
Alright, there's
combat
5 of 7, so there's 2 more. And if you look back to the beginning of the episode when this was turning and then jump up to now, you'll notice that it's moving remarkably slower. So it's definitely a big difference in its movement speed as you take out more nodes. So there's a 9th locust. We'll take out this one. That'll be 10. Once it gets taken out. So they do have banshees. I was mistaken there. They do have a couple air units, but not a whole lot. So here's the skull location right up here by this node. There goes another one. If you're paying attention to the beam right there when we destroyed that node, you will notice that it did slow down. Not remarkably, just because it was one node taken out, but when you put them all together, you can definitely tell the difference. Looks like they're sending another attack at our base. With the warhogs returning back to base, so it's going to get destroyed really fast. Yeah, it's already down. So our last node is right here. If I'm not mistaken, that should be the 7th one. And so you actually have to, if I'm not mistaken, play this mission twice. Because I think you get an achievement for destroying all 7 nodes, and then you also get an achievement for not destroying any of them. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's the case. And so I have my warhogs up here now, and we can start attacking the Scarab. And basically, as Forge just said, the way you'll want to do this is like right as it's hitting about halfway, you want to just bring your warhogs side to side. He's going to get some of them, but it's going to reduce how many the Scarab destroys. Use our Mac Blast, you can see how much damage it does. So it took out a little chunk there, but nothing serious. And I'm just going to let these warhogs back here keep training, and as my forces up here dwindle down, we'll go grab more. And yeah, so as it's coming back over this way, we'll just wait until, I'll probably wait until it gets about on one of my hogs, and then send them all back over to the right side, over to this side. It is kind of nice when it stops at the base here to try and hit your base, because it just gives your warhogs more time to hit it without you having to worry about, moving them. So the field armory is giving us all of our upgrades, so I'm going to get rid of it and grab a supply pad. And we'll continue to let these guys assault. And the Mac Blast is already ready again, so we'll go ahead and use it again. As I said before, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage because this is like a boss fight in the game, but it does its damage, it does more than a single warhog blast. So we did lose 3 hogs there, so I'll just go ahead and get them training up. I'll go ahead and bring these 7 up now while I've got the chance. And it looks like they're sending an assault at the base. The warhogs are gonna, break that down pretty well, take out quite a few of the units. And the turrets will take care of the rest. So we got 7 more hogs up here to help fight. And as you can see, I mean, these warhogs are taking it down fairly quickly for just being, you know, warhogs. They're definitely, you know, dealing damage. They're bringing it down pretty quick, especially if you just waited for like all 40 of your warhogs to get trained up and send them up here. You'll really notice like how fast they take it down. And, you know, they've got the grenadiers shooting at it as well as the Gauss cannons hitting it as well. It looks like more banshees are coming in, but they're getting taken out really fast. So we're gonna move the hogs over now. We're gonna lose a couple, just because we've got so many warhogs and it takes a little while for them to get over while the the Scarab gets its head or gets its beam wired or charged up. Sorry. But yeah, it's about 3/4 of the way dead now. You know, so it's going pretty quick. I'm not gonna bring these warhogs up because these guys will finish it off here in a minute or so. And then those warhogs back to the base can just protect the base. And you know, these warhogs back here, they're out of range of hitting the Scarab. But they're taking care of, you know, the banshees that are coming in, which is nice. I'll go ahead and throw a heal down just cause you know, I don't have anything else to use my the money on, so or the supplies on, so might as well. Let's move these warhogs back over this way. It'll just give me a little more time on this side without having to move them across and losing 1 or 2 more. I'm gonna move them across now. Lost 1. Lost 2. So yeah, I lost 2 warhogs in that dash across, but it's about to get destroyed. If you look real close, you can see the sliver of health left on a map that might finish it. Nope, just about. There it goes.
No problem. I
And there you have it. Warthog run to destroy the Scarab.
The Scarab is destroyed. Victory is ours today.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how easy it is to beat Mission 7 Scarab. Thank you guys for joining me for this episode. You know, if you enjoyed, like always, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel to check out everything else going on. But until next time, peace.